Here we go. Yep. Oh shit. Okay, so the reason why I got in this trade is because, as you can see, we were creating high highs and high lows, right? High, low, high, low, high. Swing highs and swing lows. On the hour chart, we came down to this demand zone, right? This big zone is demand zone. We immediately got a nice rejection candle. We got a nice rejection candle. Came out this demand zone. It's on the hourly. If you go to the 5 minute, let's see what happened on the 5 minute. So you go to the 5 minute right here, and we started making high highs and high lows, right? On the 5 minute. High, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, right? So we got in low, and also on the 5 minute chart, this is a demand zone. On the 5 minute chart, it's a demand zone. So I want us to push past this high, and if you go to the minute chart, we were doing the same thing. Then we got to pull back. We started to make lower highs and lower lows, low, high, low, high, low, lower high. So this was the last lower high right here, which was right here. This is the last lower high. And right here is where we broke into this demand zone. So once we hit this demand zone, we started making high highs and high lows. High, low, high. So I got in right when we did a retest, came back to this, did a retest, and now I'm looking for us to go back up. What I don't want to see is us break this low, right? I don't want to see us break this low right here. Then we break this low, we start to make lower lows and lower highs. So we start to do this. I want us to do this and go up instead of doing this and start making lower lows and go back down, and we break this low. So I'm looking for price right now to go back up to constantly create high highs. We got a demand zone right here. We're making high highs and high lows. So we haven't broke any structure. So if we break this last low, then I'll be pretty much, we'll be doing a change of character. So I'll be pretty much in trouble. So I'm sorry, this is a break of structure, not a change of character. We broke this recent high, right? We broke this recent high. So that's why I want us to break this recent high, which was this low. So once we broke this recent high, we're good. But if we started to come back down, creating lower lows and lower highs, then, that's not good. But let's see what happens. And I got us going to this high, this most recent high, swing high. So this is the last swing high. I got us going there. So see what happens. It's going down on us. So after we went up, we immediately start to trace back down, which I don't like, right? Because we can potentially make lower lows and lower highs. But we have to break this higher low. We made a high, we made a low, then we made a high. We have to break this higher low for us to potentially start to go back to the downside. So, and right now it's 7:30. I don't know if we got any news coming. One thing I didn't check for. We get 7:30 news. Oh man, that's just great. 7:30 news. Yeah, 7:30 news, guys. I don't like this at all. I don't like this 7:30 news at all. It's in 1 minute. It's in 1 minute. Here we go. Yep. Oh shit. Look at that. That's nuts. I'm breaking even right now. Holy crap. Finally got a good one. I took 2 off. I took 2 off. I only got 1 trade now. I only can do 3 trades a day. Look, you know that count as a trade. That count as a trade. I guess if you don't count it as a count as a trade, let's see. Oh, I got 2 trades remaining. Alright, so we're gonna let this run. I took 2 off, 3 off, 3 contracts off. Stop loss was perfect. You see that came down with that low. Stop loss is perfect. My stop loss is right under the low. Came right back into this demand zone, which was at a internal higher low. Tapped right back into that demand zone and shot right back up. I was on the right side of the news this time. Thank you, market structure, demand zone. Now we're gonna let it run. Free trade. We already took 3 off. We want to secure some profit. We're going to let this run. It's a long counter, so look at the 5-minute, guys. I'm thinking about adding on. I'm waiting till this 5-minute close. I'm thinking about adding on. Only thing about it is only 7:30. As long as we continue to make higher highs and higher lows, we good. So on the 15-second, this is the low, right? So long as we continue to make, and it tapped into this fair value gap on the 15-second, it doesn't break structure, right? Excuse me. It doesn't do a change of character, I'm sorry. We broke structure right here. This is where we broke the high. So go back to the 1 minute. Long as we don't do a change in character right there, because that was the most recent low. And this is the high right here where it broke structure and it continued to go up. Let's see if we get a bounce off the most recent high, or we continue to go down. This is the most recent high. Let's see. And then that's where it bounced off at. So that's where it did a break of structure. Let's see if it comes back to this break of structure, but then bounce back up, which is actually what it's doing right now. Look at this. Look on the 15 minute. It's bouncing out that recent high. So it's a good news if we just continue to go up if we break this high now, right? We got a high, low. We got a high. Let's not go under here. If we do, it's okay, but once we go under here, then we definitely started making lower highs and lower lows, all right? We're starting to shift on the internal structure. This is all internal structure. Right now, we got a free trade. And we made another demand zone down here on the 1 minute that we can definitely, and it just happened to be right where my break even is at. Let's go on the 5 minute. Yeah, it's the 5 minute. You got a 5 minute demand zone too, so it can definitely come back and tap into this demand zone. We don't want it to come straight back down. That's a bad sign, right? We want it to leave some type of imbalance right here. We can leave some type of imbalance between this candle, this candle, and this candle. Leave some type of imbalance. And we're gonna let this play out. And I got my at this most recent high, but I believe we're gonna break it. See, I want us to close. I want us to close over that high, but I believe we're gonna break this. I might do a limit sale of one right here, then let the other one ride out. But I believe we're gonna go beyond. Hopefully, don't know. First, we gotta get past this, right? If this past this, I'm gonna add on. if we pass this high, I need a strong displacement candle to pass this high. I'm going to add on. My goal is to hit 1500. So I'm going to add on. Because then this would be the new low, right? This would be our new low. And I'm just going to go for it. I want a strong push. There we go. There we go. Let's get a nice close. That's a nice push. It's a real nice push. Just said I want a strong push. Now, our new stop loss is going to be right this new low, right? Our new stop loss is going to be this new low. Because it broke structure. Because here's what it did. As long as we can stick that nice golden candle. So here's what it did. Alright, it went up, made this high, made this low. That's the new low now, right? This is the new high. So we got new data, so I added on. We got new data, so I added on. And that actually does count as a trade, I believe. What I says, I still get 3 trades. Okay. I guess they don't count these as trades no more when you add on. Huh. Interesting. They used to count these as trades. If you know, when you add on and take trades off and take trades on, they used to count those as trades. It doesn't look like they count those as trades anymore. Super interesting. So now my stop loss is 177. No, it's risky because I could potentially lose. Some profit, but that's I'm willing to take. Loans, as we don't break structure, right? So now this is the new change of character right here. So long as we don't change character, then we're good to go. We still making higher highs and higher lows. All right, all we care about. We're still making higher highs and higher lows. And we got a demand zone right here too. This could potentially be a demand zone, right? Let's get a strong close. Let's continue to make higher highs and higher lows. Oh, we asked for it. Let's get a new high. Let's make a new high. Make a new high. This will be our new low now. We make that new high. I mean, technically that's a weak higher high, but I'll still be comfortable with this higher low. I'm sorry. That's kind of a weak higher low right here. I probably wouldn't even count that. I like to see at least 3 candlesticks as a higher low. But I still want a strong push to the upside. Not gonna lie, I'm going for the whole 15. Okay, man. I think we take out I got it right at the most recent high. So I can add on, but I want to go for the whole 15. Just trying to get 15 on this compound today. hard to freeze like this. It's lagging. That's just great. Freaking great. Seriously. I don't know. I think because I had too many opens. I don't know. It started to lag. So excuse me, it got a little weird. But as you can see, I hit TP 1400, 1500 for the day. I'm locked out. Hit my goal 1500, right? So this was a beautiful trade. You've seen the setup. This was a beautiful trade. But yeah, it was only one trade as well. 5 contracts, then over leverage. Added on, took off.